Hello everyone, my name is Edoggz and welcome back to this review channel. Finally, and I keep saying it, finally, I got my hands on a Studio Series 8609 Wreck-Gar. This came to me through eBay, used a $5 coupon plus another dollar and change in Edoggz to obtain. And I've been pleased with it so far. In fact, I kind of love it. So let's get into the box because we have a lot of comparisons to do. So here is the front of the box. As always, this is a very nice shot of him fighting somebody coming towards him, or maybe he's running towards his opponent. And then we have the side of the box. We have the same thing but with the black background. Back of the box, we have the product placement. We have him in robot mode, and we have him in the vehicle mode, which is a motorcycle, as you can see. The background is called the Junkion Dance Party, so we're going to take a look at that. It takes 22 steps to transform, and then we have a headshot on this side, which says Studio Series 8609. He is a Voyager class figure. And on top of the box, we have the Transformers, the movie logo on the top. You got the barcodes on the bottom, and that seems about it. So here is the figure. I really love it. And when I do say that, I mean it. But let's give a little homage to the prior ones before this. Robots in Disguise was the first time they made an update to Wreck-Gar, and I was late in the game collecting the new stuff. I would say around 2010, 2011 when I found out about the Robots in Disguise version. After which I've learned there was a United version, the more movie accurate version. So I picked that one up instead and was happy ever since. That figure was the first Transformer to ever have rubber on the handlebars. All of the other vehicles used to have rubber tires, but he was the first to have rubber handlebars, which made it very unique. You know, Takara really did their thing. Then they did one step further. Takara made a character called Scrap Heap. Scrap Heap is a redeco version of Wreck-Gar. Totally different colors. They used tan, black, I think there's a little bit of yellow, no mustache, trying, you know, just a little bit of things here and there to kind of break away from the original. There was no flames. It was just a tan motorcycle, which I purchased for, I think it was $100 back then. It was called Takara's EX series or something like that. In the package, you got Wreck-Gar, Galvatron, and Rodimus in a 3-pack set. So there you go for that. Now, the reason I didn't get 2 of these is because I know for a fact that they're going to make a repaint of this. I know it. Scrap Heap is the alternate color of this, so I'm gonna wait for that. I'm not sure who's gonna come first, to coin a phrase, but yeah, I'd rather have Scrap Heap, which is a different type of color. Now, let's reminisce for a second. This is what he looks like. Let me just give you a close-up of what he looks like. Let me bring light down a little bit. This is what he looks like from the front. This is without accessories. Here's what he looks like in the back. I mean the side. Here's what he looks like from the back. Here's from the other side. Now, the flames look okay. I've seen better flames on motorcycles. They're alright. I don't like these 2 things right here, but it is what it is. Maybe we can have something that can jazz that up a little bit. But this is what it looks like. Now, let's bring in my booklet. You see, this is my Transformers booklet. You've seen it a couple of times, 1980s through 1990s. We're going to go to page 47. If you know what page 47 is about, you're already a true movie fan. And on this page, you're gonna see the original Wreck-Gar, and he was a tan color all the way throughout. He had these stickers on it and stuff. And no, I wouldn't bother with the prices and stuff because the prices are old. In this picture, give it a close up. Let me focus. Will it focus? It says Wreck-Gar was portrayed in the movie by Eric Idle. If you don't know who Eric Idle is, shame on you. And then over here in the alt mode, we have him saying "Ba Week Rana, Wheat Meaty Man," which is his slogan. And yeah, this is what it used to look like back then. You know, it was really nice. I believe this is his midsection was chrome. This piece right here was chrome. Everything else was plastic. You got the transparent plastic for the windshield and stuff like that. You had this. I'm not exactly sure what this is right here, but we'll get into that in a second. But yeah, this is what he used to look like. And now we have this. Now he does come with accessories. And you get 2 wheels. And you get this spinning axe kind of deal. I'm going to put this on. Now, in the picture, they want you to put it on like this. This is the first version you can do. And they go into these little holes. You see, there's a hole there. And there's a hole there. You can put them on either side you want. There's a hole there too. Either side you want. And you can put this on here. Like so. So you have this going on. Next, you can have your spinning axe. You can put it in his hand. And voila, you got your G1-ish Wreck-Gar. Now, if you don't like this setup, I prefer this version. So what I do is I take the spinning axe out, and I take this wheel, and I put it on the opposite side. Because that's the way I remember it in the movie. I could be wrong, but this is the way I like it. So this is the way I like to normally have it. Like that. So you have that going on. Now, another thing to arc back to the CHUG version, the spinning axe was much longer. That was because it doubled as the exhaust pipe and the spokes of the rear wheel, I believe. So, wish this was a tad little longer. Another thing that's missing from this figure, don't hate me. Another thing that's missing. You can take the spinning thing and you can put it back here if you want. Just pop that in there. It's gonna stay. Is that the original came with a gun, and they have left that out again with these newer figures. The gun he's supposed to have, it kind of looks like an AK-14 kind of deal, or maybe a AR-15 or something like that. Don't have anything on hand that kind of looks like it, but it has a long clip in it. So the only thing I had in hand was Inferno's gun, which is not close enough, but it kind of arcs back to what it's supposed to be. And you pop that in there. So again, we didn't get all of the accessories. We just got, you know, the bare minimum kind of a deal. So that's what it looks like with the gun. If he needs with a gun, if you find a gun online, please let me know in the comment section, because I would like to see where you bought it from. So yeah, that's the gun. Now, another thing I like is they brought back the rubber handles. Please be careful with the rubber handles. If they dry up, they are going to crack somewhere around here, around this metal piece. They're going to crack. They may fall off or something. The only way you can try to slow it down is by putting like a little bit of Vaseline on here. If this is not rubber, then it's soft plastic. So let me know which one of this which it is. Is it soft plastic or is it rubber? I think it's rubber, to tell you honestly. Yeah, so Vaseline may save this. You may need an extra copy, which I might do later on down the road. And this is what he looks like from behind with the spinning axe back there. Another thing I like about this is the textures of the wheels. To me, they feel like they're rubber, but there's no give to them. So yeah, so it's kind of weird how they did that. It kind of feels like rubber, but it doesn't. You know, it's just the look. I tried to take this off. Trust me, I did. I tried to take this tire off, but yeah, it's not coming off. But it does feel like rubber. The front of the legs, they kind of remind me of a rubber band, like a brown rubber band type of color. The feet are the same color, like a little brighter. Same thing goes with the lower portion of his feet to get the wide stance and stuff. So yeah, same thing goes on the shoulder. You got it on his waist here. We got this light tan color for his midsection. We got the red chest. We got these little guns that stick out of his chest. You know, this mustache is very flexible. Be careful of messing around with this. You don't want it to fall off or anything like that. His eyes are brightly colored and the same color as his helmet. I think, no, is that a red? I think that might be red. And his face is like a, I don't know. Is that off-white? I can't really tell. It might be off-white, or it could be like a pearl color for his face. But yeah, you got the ears back here. You got this white piece on the top of his head. You got the light, the headlight on top of his head and stuff like that. We have the spikes for the wheels. Very nice figure. I do love it. I don't say that a lot on these figures, but I do love it. Now, comparisons. As you know, scale is getting a little crazy. So let's bring his head up just a little bit so we can see what's going on. All right, so we're gonna bring in, obviously, we're gonna bring in a deluxe hot rod, right? That's the height between the two of them, right? No matter if you were to pick Cup is a little shorter, and he's gonna give me hell standing up. Right? Let me see. Will he stand? Yeah, I might need floor polish for his feet so he can stand. Never had this problem, boys. He just started doing this, but you can see how tall he is, right? You see where I'm going with this, right? So that's how you have that. We're gonna put Cup to the side because he's not standing. Next is Ultra Magnus from that scene where he gets blown up into different pieces and the Junkions have to put them together. So Deluxe Voyager Leader. But you know my stance on Ultra Magnus. Ultra Magnus needs to be a taller leader class figure, because if you've seen my prior video, Slag towers over him and he is a leader class figure. So you have this. If you don't like these two coming in, we got two more. Here we have Scourge. Here's a side by side. Maybe you can bring this forward a little bit to kind of see what's going on. He's a little taller, just a tad. And then we have Cyclonus. Now Cyclonus has this built-in gimmick where you can make his legs longer, so you can make him taller, or you can keep him at his base height. So he will be taller, just a tad. Let's give a close-up look, see how that works. Yeah, not too much. I mean, not too much. They're almost at the same height if you count like where the eyebrows are. Right? But if you want to you're going to count this, he would be taller, but he's right about his eyebrow. So there you go for that. And of course, we got some other stuff that we're going to be getting into. So yeah, let's get into articulation. Because of the joint here, we can get the arm all the way up. And the bicep swivel is right here. Very tight, but it also turns on the inside of the shoulder. So if you hold this, you can get the bicep to move. You got 90 degrees elbow. I do like this color right here on the forearm. And I think that's the only color that's offset from the rest of it. This color matches the legs. So you can go all the way around. You can go at, you got 90 degrees elbows on here. Hands can go 360 degrees if you need to. Let's bring that up. Bring up the leg. That's as far as you're going to go. With the leg, if you have the carrying case, I'm not sure what you call this, but somebody will tell me in the comment box. You can bring this up. You can bring this up sideways like that, or you can bring this all the way up like that. Bring it down the leg, and that's about. Let's see if he stands up. A little less than the 90 degrees on the leg. You can go out and move it like so. There is wiggle room at the bottom of the foot, not the foot itself, but the bar, like the sole of the foot, can be moved out like that. This side of the butt, we have this much room going back, which is a lot. We can get this leg to go all the way back, like so. We have 360 degrees on the waist. It's loose, but it's not terribly loose. I don't really care. We have ab crunch, which I think is a first for Wreck-Gar. So you can do this, you can look down, like he's looking at some garbage or something, or whatever. But it's also for the transformation. These can move in any direction you so desire. I believe you're supposed to move them up when you get into the motorcycle mode, so he's shooting forward type of deal. The head is on a ball joint and it's connected to this table right here. Now on the back, this is what it looks like in the back. Just one more time. The handlebars can swing up like this for the transformation. They can swing down like that, depending on what figure you have on there. You can move it any way you want. So yeah, there you go for that. So we're gonna start transformation. So we need to take this pinwheel X off his back. We need to take this off his arm and this off his arm, of his leg. What I did notice, some paint dripping in certain places, like on the wheels, like just a little bit. Maybe not this one. Maybe not that one. I saw a little bit of red stuff. That, yeah, you can't see it, but there's a little bit of red right there. So I needed a second coat. I don't see it on this one. Anything else? Nothing really like stands out or any kind of damage. One more thing. There is this shoulder. This shoulder was very loose when I got it out of the package. And there's a screw. All you need to do is just tighten it. You know, tighten to your desire, and it's fine. You know, it's not gonna break on you. You know, don't make it too tight, but just tighten it up. Tighten it up. Same thing on this side. I tighten both of these up, no problem. So we're gonna put these down. Right, so here we have the base robot. We're going to start the transformation. And the first thing we're going to do is take care of the hands like we always do. We're going to start here, bring this down. So bring the arm up, bring this down, this hand in here to fill this cavity like that. Right, bring the arm up, bring this up like so. Right, so you want to bring the chest open. So you need to get back here, bring the chest open like this. And you want to extend all of this stuff because you need to get it out of the way. So you bring this all the way out like that. Next, you want to get in here. The first time I did it with a tool, the second time I figured out that you could just use the windshield to get this out of here. So you just bring this out, bring this back. All right. Next, you want to unfold his lower section outwards, so it's until it looks like this. Yeah, so it has to look like that. Now, next you want to fold the head inward like this, and you need to fold this chest in a way like this. So it's going to have like that. And you want to stuff the head into the, I don't know what you call this. I don't know what part they call this. Somebody tell me what part this is. But you put this underneath the head, underneath the light. And this is going to block the head from the front. You can still kind of see it from the bottom, but not too terribly bad. You're not going to see it from underneath because you got this piece right here blocking it. Right? Now you're going to see these two tabs. These two tabs have to go into these two holes on his arm. So what you need to do, you need to bring it in like so. Like you bring it in like this. And you want to turn the bicep so that you can get this in there. Like that. Alright, so it should look just like that. The first time I did it, I thought this was incorrect because this piece wasn't straight with this piece back here with the gas tank. But that is correct right there. If you want to, take this wheel, put it in on the inside. While you're here, you're bringing this side in. And you just need to maneuver that piece over that peg. Slide this over this hole. And just give it a squeeze. Right, so you got the front part of the motorcycle. If you want to, you can leave these guns like this, or you can just bring them up like that, so that they're shooting straight, kind of thing. Right? So we got the back like this. Now this part is kind of simple, but it kind of threw me off as well. You want to bring the leg up like that. And there is a soft thud that's going to lock into the place. So that's the soft thud. You can see these two things kind of connecting together. Take the foot, bring the foot down, and there's a slot here, and then there's a peg on the back of the shoulder, and you need to plug those into together like this. like that. As of this moment, you can take this, you can bring this in and you plug it into this hole right here. So make sure it moves, you got enough clearance for it and all that stuff. Just making some adjustments. Do the same thing with this leg. You bring it all the way down until a thud, and then you bring this down. Take the foot, bring it down like so. And since you're here, you can just plug these two together like that. Take the foot right here. Just mash this together. And there you have your motorcycle. Now granted, we're missing a seat, but you know, what can you do? It's really nice. Now you take your pinwheel X, you plug it back here. In fact, there's a second hole right there. You could probably, if you have a thing to do it, you could probably put like a flag there, you know, have a flag or an antenna popping off the back or some kind of deal like that. As for this gun doesn't go anywhere. You could probably put this gun anywhere. It doesn't have any side, no, it actually does have a side peg. So you can probably put this gun on this side if you want. There's a peg on this side as well. You can put it on the opposite side. So that's Inferno's gun right here. It's upside down, but hey, whatever. Let's see. Just put it on this side, right? Is it better this way? No. Anyway, yeah. So there you have it. Now, the motorcycles are always going to be the weirdest thing to scale it with, and to show you what I'm talking about, I'm going to compare it with some stuff. Now he has some. He has bike stands on here. Just pop that open. And there he is on the kickstand, the big built-in kickstand. Right? So we're going to get into some comparisons. It's going to get really, really, really crazy. Now, first up, we have Masterpiece Bumblebee. As you can see, he is towering over him. Let's get this out of here. Let's bring in Earthrise Jazz, who is slightly, just a tad bigger than Bumblebee, and still he overtowers him. Without honor. Masterpiece Blue Street. Again, you see where I'm going with this. Let's get him out of here. We have Inferno. I guess we had to put Inferno in the back. Inferno is longer than him, but the height, if you're going to count this as the height, this windshield, he's still shorter than him. So my hand is like right about there. Let me get this card. Yeah, you can kind of see where I'm going with that. Let's get something really crazy, shall we? Where is he? Where is he? Okay, so let's bring in Double Dealer. Right? In his bird mode. Towers over him. There's from back. There's from the side. But let's go a little further. Let's get another one. Let's get another one. Where's the other one? G2 Megatron. Both, I mean, he has the width, but he doesn't have the height. in this mode. So yeah, that's how it looks like from that side. There it is from the other side. There it is from the back. One last one, I promise. There you go. We have a plane and a motorcycle. Okay, so you know how huge planes are, right? And this guy is like, okay, I'm taller than you. They don't look too bad together though, the color-wise. Here it is. Still crazy. Still a little crazy. So there you go for comparisons. Now, just bring that back real quick. Now, I've seen a lot of people put a lot of crazy characters on there. So I'm gonna do one better. So we're gonna bring in RC. This is a Earthrise RC, and we're gonna put her on there. Now again, these handlebars, they can move down or up. She gotta get a hold on it. Right. So that's what she looks like on the motorcycle. Now the cool thing about her is she has waist articulation, so she can actually pull this off. Yeah, so she's shooting off the side. Maybe she's looking off to the side or something, kind of deal. If that does not work for you, let's try another version of her. This is the Legend class version. Now she doesn't hold onto the handlebars because she has this plastic stopper on the back of her pinky that doesn't allow her to grasp on to anything. But it just takes a little doing, that's all. So move the head up. And then you have RC, Legend class, on the bike. Here it is, she is on this side. There she is from the side. That's what it looks like from the side there. There it is from the back. Other side. And there you go. She don't look too bad on there. Really, tell you honestly. Let me see it another way. Maybe she's looking over to the left-hand side. You know, she sees somebody. Yeah, just don't look too bad on here. I tried to get this chick on here. I really did. She's not gonna fit on here. She's not gonna fit on here. And this is me just messing around right now. Let's see, hold on. That elbow. Oosh. So you kind of have that going on. She don't look too bad on there either. Yeah. So yeah, let's get this guy transformed back real quick. We're gonna take this, take the pinwheel out, and we're just gonna go in reverse. We're gonna undo these first, and we're going to undo the legs, get this out of the way. And it's pretty much simple, So you want to bring down the legs. I'm going to close the kickstand. Same thing on the other side, close the kickstand. Bring down the leg. And you want to bring this piece up. Right, like that. Bring it up like this, and then you want to bring this back like so. Bring the legs forward, bring the feet down. Open these up before we get to the final product. And from what I've seen here, this looks like a ball joint. You see right here? Looks like a ball joint kind of a deal. Right? So we're going to undo the chest. Right? It's going to bring these out. We're going to bring this panel down. Bring this all the way down. And this needs to sit down like this sort of thing. Right? Take the canopy, fold the windshield down. Canopy goes into the chest and it clicks into place like so. And this will collapse on itself. So you need to push this back like that. And you want to bring this forward. Like so. And before you put this together, you want to move the shoulders inwards, like so. Push these two together, like that. We're almost home free. You get in here, get the arms out, the hands out. You need to turn this. And then we bring it down. So, same thing on this side. You need to get this in here. You want to turn it facing you. And I think that's it. We want to take this wheel. We want to put it on this side. That's my preference. You could do something different. Plug that in. Take that wheel. Put it on that leg. Take the gun, take this axe. If you prefer the axe, put the axe. If you want to put the gun, you can put the gun. It's totally your option. But it came with this, so we're going to use this. Alright, got his pinwheel axe going. Now, let's say you want to do a scene with your Wreck-Gar. That particular scene has to do with them being disassembled and being rebuilt or something like that. You can totally do it with this figure. Now the legs are easily to pop off, like so. You got these two grooves here. You got these two. You got the grooves in here like that, And you can make them. You can make one lose an arm or one lose a leg or something like that. You can totally do it. You can't disassemble the midsection at all. It's plugged in altogether. There's no way to get into it unless you unscrew the whole thing. But you can do the bicep. The biceps will come off if you need to do something crazy like that. And you just pop them back on. No big deal. Now the biceps are a little tougher because they got a lot of tension. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you. They don't want you to do it, but you can do it. So here we are. Here it is. Wreck-Gar back into his robot mode. We're going to bring in all of the people that were in this video. I'm going to bring in Ultra Magnus and Hot Rod. So if you like this video, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, send me comments, send me questions or anything like that. As Cheeto once says, it's time to fade, but until then, the next video is going to be on this. Kingdom Hot Rodimus. Oh, why do I keep calling him Hot Rodimus? This is just Rodimus, Kingdom Hot Rodimus. So that's going to be next. So look for looking towards that. September 5th is another Toy Con, which I will be going to. If you saw my last video, I mentioned about a Toy Con that was on the 29th, but I missed that. I totally missed it. Totally forgot about it. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. And I'm going to see you, not only for this, I got to do this as well. Hold on, got to flip it around. You also got to do these too. So, yeah. So, until next time, thank you for watching, and you have a good day.